Hello and welcome to Kitchen Inspirations. My name is Carmelo, your host for today on this beautiful Saturday. Thanksgiving just happened, Black Friday was just yesterday, but we still have unbeatable deals for you going all the way until November 27th. Now, on this live stream, we're going to be talking about everything that we have at a 20% discount at our shop. You can find it at shop.zojirushi.com. Once again, shop.zojirushi.com. Now, one thing I do want to note is that you have to put the code at checkout BF20. So one more time, BF20. Once you put it at checkout, you will receive the unbeatable 20% price discount. Well, if you are excited as I am, let's begin, because first we are starting off with our NSTSA rice cooker series. And this is one of our best-selling rice cookers. Just looking at it, you can see how beautiful it is in design, right? So it is a beautifully designed rice cooker. It does kind of have a grayish white here at the top with a nice kind of tint of a brownish stainless steel down here, okay? It does come in two sizes. This is the 5.5 cup rice cooker, which cooks about 10 cups of cooked rice. This is ideal for anybody or any household of, let's say, 1 to 4 people. There is a bigger size also in our website where you can get 20% off. Now this is actually a bit bigger, as you can see just by putting them side to side. This one is in fact 10 cup rice cooker, which cooks about 20 cups of cooked rice. I would recommend this one for a household size of 5 or more people. Okay, but one of the things that I do like to mention with these bigger sizes is that always make sure that you have the proper counter space, right? The countertop space, because it is a lot bigger than, you know, the 5.5 cup. Just putting them side to side, you can see that it is a lot bigger. Okay, so you do want to have that countertop space. And with that said, they both make rice the same quality, the same, you know, consistency, and they're both, you know, are one of our best selling rice cookers. With that said, if you do have any questions at all whatsoever, do let us know down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer those for you. Of course, we are multi-streaming in YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Okay, thank you very much for that. All right. So with that said, what makes this rice cooker so special besides its beautiful design? Well, this rice cooker not only, you know, makes perfect white rice, you know, your quick rice, but it also has other settings such as, you know, quinoa, steel cut oats, and it even has a steaming basket. So this is perfect for, you know, versatility for anybody who just not only wants to make white rice, but also wants to make a full course on meal. So you have your white rice, you have your steamed veggies or fish or whatever it is you want to see. In addition, you can also make, you know, healthier options, as I said, quinoa or steel cut oats for versatility and for changing things up every here and then. Okay, so once again, the NSTSCA at 20% discount right now. BF20 is what you want to press at checkout and you'll apply that 20% discount. Okay, so we do have a lot of products. Let's go ahead and go to our next. If you do have any questions, do let us know down in the comments. Okay, so next up, let's go to our water boiler, the WHC40. Now this is one of our best selling water boilers, and I'm so glad that it is currently in our, you know, campaign in our, you know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday discounts, because this is, again, every time I have someone asking me like, hey, do you have this one on sale? Do you have this one on sale? And you know, it really depends, but right now it is currently on sale. And the reason that people love this water boiler is because of the interior. It is rust resistant stainless steel. Most of our water boilers are in fact coated with non-stick. So it's non-stick coated. Of course, this is easy for them to, you know, be cleaned here and then. However, there are some people who just simply don't want to have that non-stick coating. And if that is you, or if that is someone who you want to gift this to, then, you know, look no further, because this is the go-to for that beautifully rust resistant stainless steel interior. Now, let me quickly show you how shiny, and of course you can see the interior. It is stainless steel, of course. Okay, so you might be also wondering, why do I want a water boiler? Well, a water boiler keeps water hot every day, all year round. This essentially, beats those electric kettles that, you have to heat up anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes, which is not a long time. But when you can just have it instantly, you realize how much these really are, a wonderful product, because you can have your tea, your hot coffee in a matter of seconds. Not only that, but you can also make, heat up instant foods such as cup noodles. So if you have, a relative you want to gift this to who eats a lot of cup noodles, maybe they shouldn't be eating cup noodles, but they do, then of course, go ahead and gift this to them, and they will love this, because it makes not only instant noodles, but anything instant you can go ahead and do it. It's also good for blanching vegetables, as well as for the powdery baby formula out there. All you got to do is put it right there, put the baby formula, mix it with some hot water, and just like that, you'll be able to feed it. Of course, you'll need to cool it down, but again, it is versatile. It's not only for beverages, but much more. Okay, so next up, this is our CDWHC water boiler once again. All right. Next up, we do have coffee makers. Now, again, Zojirushi makes a lot of products, so I'll be quickly talking about every single one of them and why you might want to buy it. Now, this is our coffee maker. If you have any coffee maker in your family, or if you are yourself a coffee maker, then look no further than our flagship coffee maker. Now, why do I say that? This is one of the only, probably the only coffee maker that I've seen that actually has a very unique carafe. And what do I mean by that? Well, this is the carafe. By looking at it, you might just think it looks quite normal, but if you realize, it is actually double wall vacuum insulated. Now, what does that mean? If you're familiar with our mugs, similar to these mugs right here, you know that double wall vacuum insulation technology retains temperatures, extreme temperatures, for a long time. I'm talking about extremely cold or extremely hot, and that is exactly what you can make with these, with this coffee maker. You can make extremely cold iced coffee up to 5 cups, or extremely hot coffee up to 10 cups. And one of the problems with a lot of coffee makers is that they have a heating element, and most of them are glass carafes. Now, what does that mean? That means that temperature leaves the carafe, and it makes the coffee cold if you don't drink it in a matter of, let's say, a few hours or even minutes. So let's say you drink your hot coffee, you make it at 6 a.m., but you only drink half of it for whatever reason, and let's say you want to drink it again at 8 a.m., by that time, it'll be extremely, like, at room temperature, maybe, a little cold if it is the winter time, and you'll be thinking, hey, I want a hot coffee, not cold coffee, but now it's cold. So what do? You probably heat it up again via a microwave, which won't taste as good as the first time, or you'll have a heating element down here to reheat the coffee. But the problem with that is that it might actually taste burnt. And if you've ever had burnt coffee, you know what I'm talking about. Now, this fixes that problem because it is double wall vacuum insulated. The coffee gets heated up right here. So then it gets poured down into the carafe at extremely hot temperature. And once it's in there, there is no heating element down here. Once it's down there, that's it. It's gonna just stay there, and because it is double wall vacuum insulated, it will keep that coffee hot for hours and hours and hours, meaning no more burnt coffee, and just the right coffee temperature every single time, no matter if it's your first time trying it at 6 in the morning or your second or third time trying it at 10 a.m. or whatever hour after that. Again, this is our flagship, the EC YTC 100, our go-to. If you want it at 20% discount, again, at checkout, put the code BF20. Alrighty, and if you do have any questions, again, do let us know in the comments. We always want to make sure that whatever you're buying, you are buying it, and it is the right product that you want for you, for your family, for your friends, for whoever it is you're gifting it to. Okay. So next up, let's talk about our bread makers. They are indeed popular over here at Zojirushi, and a lot of people do like to make their own bread. Well, the good thing about this is that you don't have to be a professional baker to make extremely delicious bread. All you need is a BB CEC 20 and of course a bit of ingredients, and you could just make all sorts of bread. Now this does come in different, this come in a few courses. It comes with basic white bread. You can do whole wheat bread. You could do sourdough. You could do, you have a homemade course to make all your own creations, as well as a jam course, and even a dough course. So with the dough course, you can actually make the dough for just about any bread you want. Whether it's, you want to make buns or breadsticks, you can go ahead and make it using this dough course. Okay, and this is a 2-pound loaf of bread maker, meaning that it is similar to the ones you see at the supermarket. All you got to do is, pull the lid up, and here we have the bread, the baking pan. You see that it is horizontal, similar to how you would see it in the supermarket. So it would kind of make it in the shape of this rectangle. It would make it a little bit above here, and just like that, you'll make your delicious homemade bread. Okay, so again, this is the BBCEC20. If you want 20% discount, BF20 at discount. And once again, shop.zojirushi.com. All right, and it is Saturday, the day after Black Friday. I hope you did a lot of great shopping yesterday, but I have good news for you. We still have these deals all the way until November 27th. So you still have Saturday, and you still have a few more days after that. Okay. So next up, let's do the gourmet products. Over here, I'm looking at our go-to hot pot for wonderful parties at home during the winter holidays. I'm talking about the EPPFC hot pot, the skillets right here. So this does come included with a lid, and it does come included with 2 pans. Over here we have the deep pan, which is about 2.5 inches. It's very deep, and it does come with a yin yang divider. So right here you can see that it has a divider similar to that white and black yin yang symbol. So over here you can go ahead and put, for example, one soup base and another soup base, for dishes such as shabu shabu, or you could make your own, stews. You could have like your white stew and your kind of like dark stew over here, or even clam chowder, your white clam chowder and your red clam chowder. I'm just throwing out ideas right here, but you could essentially make anything with this hot pot. And again, during the winter time, it is very cold. You want to heat up, and you want to be with family. This is the best party at home dining experiences you can have, especially during the holidays. But let's say, you don't want to make hot pot dishes, or you do, but not all the time. You want a little versatility, then, look no further, because we do have a second, griddle plate right here. Now this one does come kind of with ridges here on one side, and then it comes with a flat surface. Now this will kind of mimic a griddle and a grill, and then you can of course grill your barbecue, your meats, your veggies, whatever it is you want to grill, you could go ahead and do it. So it's kind of a 2-in-1, possibly a 3-in-1 if you consider making all sorts of dishes using the yin yang divider. So once again, it is titanium and non-stick coated, so very easy to clean and very easy to use. Okay. Moving on over here, we do have our grill. So let's say you want this, but it's a little bit too small for you, then look no further, because we do have our EBDLC grill over here. It's very easy to use. Again, it comes in 4 pieces, 4 parts. Let me just quickly show you how that is done. So first, we do have the base down here, and then we have the oil plate where the oil drips down. Of course, you don't want your oil to be hitting down in the table. And then on top of that, that's it. We do have our grill plate over here, which is non-stick coated as well, very, titanium and ceramic enhanced. And then down here in the back, there is the heating element. So this will then heat the grill plate, and it will heat evenly. The last thing you want, because this is an indoor grill, you would just then go ahead and get the control plug right here and click. Once you hear that click sound, go ahead and plug it into the wall. Go ahead and have that amazing barbecue with your family, with your loved ones during the winter holidays, and just having an amazing time. Okay. In addition to this, however, we do have a griddle. So this is also an indoor griddle, and it is big. I love this griddle. I use it every weekend with my family. I make pancakes with them, but I mean, it is just versatile. You can make pancakes, you can make lunch, you can make dinner. I mean, the list goes on and on. But what I love about this, again, is the size. It is 19 by 12 inches, meaning you can do a lot. So just looking at this right here, I am 6 feet tall. I'm decently tall. I have, a pretty, long upper body. It goes all the way from my waistline to my neckline. So very, very big. Again, this is again, very easy to use, very easy to clean. Similar to our grill, you can have a few, let me put this over here really quickly. So you have a few pieces. Over here you have the base, once again. Down here, you have the heating element right here. Go ahead and put the griddle plate. And then, similar to the grill, you have the control plug. Once it's plugged in, you could go ahead and grill your foods, cook your foods, your veggies, your meats, your pancakes, whatever it is you have, you can go ahead and cook it right here. And it does come included with a nice stainless spatula. Okay. All right, so coming up next, we do have our very unique and very lovely fish roaster. Now, I personally love this fish roaster simply because, I mean, it's fish, right? You could roast fish. However, it is versatile. You do not have to roast fish. You could roast, meats. You could roast vegetables. You could roast fish. You could roast whatever it is you want. Right here, it does it phenomenally well. And by that, I mean there are two heating elements, one here in the top and one down here in the bottom. So once you put your fish, once you push your skewers, your meat, whatever it is, close it. Once it's locked, go ahead and choose a timer. Over here we have a turn timer. You can put anywhere between 1 to 30 minutes. Just wait it out. It'll, of course, roast the fish simultaneously from the bottom, from the top. And once it's finished, you'll hear that beautiful sound. You know it's ready. Go ahead and remove it and have a wonderful time. So it's that easy to roast your fish, to roast your meats and your veggies. And last but not least, it does come included with a filter here at the top. I hope you can see it is this round thing. This is an indoor roaster. So, the last thing you want is for smoke to be, hitting up your sensors and your house is going, beeping and having all that, loud ruckus. But with this, it does come with the filter, so you can rest assured that it won't get to that point. Okay, once again, the fish roaster, it is our EF VPC 40. And if you are interested, now all the way until November 27th, choose this code at the checkout, VF20. You will get a 20% discount from all of these products. Once again, shop.zojirushi.com. And of course, this is our biggest sale. This is our Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and I cannot wait for you to go ahead and check it out because there is a lot, all right? So next, we will talk about our vacuum insulated products. So the first one I want to talk about is, of course, our mugs. This is the SM SRE series. Now, it does come in 6 colors. It is a lovely pink, beautiful white, a mint, a lovely purple, and a silky black, in addition to our matte gold over here. So 6 colors in total, and it does come in 3 different sizes. We have the 12 ounce and the 16 ounce, as well as the 20 ounce. So 3 sizes altogether and 6 different colors. So there is a lot of variety. This is perfect for just about anyone. And you might be thinking, who is this perfect to? Well, it's perfect for students, whether they're in elementary school, middle school, high school, or college, simply because they could just take this to work and it retains temperatures extremely well, whether it's extremely cold or extremely hot. They will just go ahead and press the unlock button, go ahead and drink, and it will be cold it will be hot depending on what they're drinking. This is especially useful during the extreme, seasons. I'm talking about summer, or right now during winter where you want to stay, very warm. You go ahead and put your hot tea, your hot coffee, and it'll warm you up. And again, it will retain that temperature for hours and hours. Okay. So once again, this is also, perfect for just about anyone, not only for yourself, but for example, I bought this for my son who is a kindergartner right now. We go ahead and just put, a little bit cold water, and he has a very nice, refreshing, water for the rest of the day. So it definitely is reassuring, Okay, so again, the SMSRE series at 20% off right now. Moving on, let's go to our next double-wall vacuum insulated products. Over here we have our food jars, right? Excuse me, our lunch jars. The SLJBE series. Now we do have 4 different colors. We have the plum purple, the blueberry blue, the nice black, and the stainless over here as well. Now, who is this for? Well, this is for anybody who needs to take lunch, especially for those people who do not have a microwave. Let's say they're, students, don't have the option to heat up their food, or maybe your office does not have a microwave for whatever reason. Then, you could take these, and you can rest assured that the food that you put in there is going to stay extremely hot or extremely cold for whatever, foods that you are putting. All you do is lift actually, let's go ahead and lift the stainless. Lift the lid, and there will be 4 bowls, okay? So there's the 2 side bowls on the top, which they're a little bit different in size. We got the smallest one on the top, we got the second to smallest in the bottom, and then we have the main bowl, and last but not least, the soup bowl, okay? So once again, we would want to put it in this order. Here is the soup bowl. Push it down there, get the main bowl, and then we have the first side bowl with the second and the smallest side bowl at the top. And just like that, you can go ahead and take your lunch. This does come included with a spork and also a nice bag that you can just go ahead and carry it and take it to wherever it is you need to go very easily without dropping it or anything. Okay, so once again, this is our lunch jars. They are a size of 41 ounces. And again, perfect for anybody who needs to take their food that does not have a microwave. Or if, for example, this summer, you could also take fresh foods in here, okay? And last but not least, we do have our last product over here. Our last double-wall vacuum insulated product, the SWEK series. Now this comes in 2 sizes. We have a nice, beautiful pale orange and a nice pale blue. It is a 9-ounce capacity, and it is beautifully stainless steel here at the interior, okay? So you might be wondering, what kind of foods can I put in here? Well, you can put literally any foods, hot or cold. For example, oatmeal can be either hot, can be cold. You can go ahead and put it, and it will retain that temperature. You can put soup. You could put, of course, rice. You could put fresh fruit, stews, anything you want. You can go ahead and put it in there, and it will retain that temperature. Once again, it does have very nice, unique colors, pale orange and pale blue, 9 ounces, perfect for just about anyone, especially, if you have a little one now, a little girl in your family. This is the perfect, the perfect food jar for her. And that's about it, except we do have one last product over here. We do have our ETZLC oven toaster. Now this oven toaster does a lot of different things. It has 12 cooking functions. Of course, it has your toast, and it has other cooking functions as well. It has 2 trays, one for broiling foods. You have your toaster plate as well as a crumb plate down here at the bottom. Some of the things that about other toaster ovens, they just let the crumbs go down in the bottom, and I always find that a little gross, honestly. But for this, once the crumbs go down, you can just remove the crumb tray, pour it over the sink or wherever it is you want to throw it, and you can rest assured that you won't have any little small craters going in there afterwards. So with that said, that is it for our Black Friday Cyber Monday special. Once again, shop.zojirushi.com. use the code BF20, BF20, and you will get 20% off any of these products that I talked about. So what are you waiting for? Once again, shop.sojirushi.com. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.